Hi, my sunshines. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Ray of Sunshine here, back with another video. And today we're doing Fragaria Memory, episode 5, part 2, Silent Waves. The last part we left off where Sana and the rest of the knights were going to the sea, or see the sea king or whatever he's supposed to be, and it's not going so well once they make it there. He seems to be quite upset that he has visitors, and hopefully they can figure out how to change that and, get their point across and bring the water back to the island. I mean, obviously, they have to go through a little bit of challenges before that can happen, but hopefully everything works out in their favor and they can go back and have their festival by the end of this episode, and everyone will continue to be happy as they already were before. So let's jump into this episode.
Sana, ひとまず戻ろう。
Yeah, I feel like them going back after they've just made it there, and it was kind of a walk and a distance to travel to get there. I think that would just be defeat, and I feel like they wouldn't be accomplishing anything. So I feel like they should definitely try to figure out a solution. But I don't know, maybe it looks like they already went back though. So they're just gonna have to figure out a different strategy in order to figure out why it's being like that, and hopefully maybe the sea king, or I forget what they call it exactly, the sea creature thing. Hopefully it can come to them this time and they don't have to go all the way back there just for them to have to go through the same circumstances they just encountered.
やっと帰ってきた。
しまったな。野営の用意をしていくべきだった。
取って返すことになるとは思いませんでしたし、仕方ありません。
僕も限界。足が豆だらけ。このまま休ませていただきます。
サナ、大丈夫か？海の楽園を出てから元気がないけど。そうなことないと思うけどな。俺、ちょっと散歩してくるね。うん。
サナ。
波の音がしない浜辺っておかしな感じ。サナー！待って。砂の上って。
I can imagine, like, you're just walking on sand with nothing to cushion it but except for the sand itself. I mean, obviously after all the walking that they've done from sun up to sundown, that's a lot. And Sana just wanted a little time to himself to enjoy the waves that are not even there. And I don't know, he's just pondering his thoughts of, like, what can he do to fix this? And hopefully some of the other ones can kind of inspire him, or if they have an idea, maybe Meryl can have a great idea about it. I don't know. He seems to have, somewhat most of the ideals in this Red Bouquet crew, but I don't know. We will see.
走るの疲れるな。
これが砂浜ランニングだよ、ハルリと。
I'm drinking my kombucha, by the way.
どうしたの？二人とも。
サナこそどうしたのだよ。僕たちの知らないうちに何かあったの？
ずっと難しい顔して気になるよ。ごめん、心配させて。俺は反省してた。
反省って何を？
ハルリットたちも見たでしょ。精霊様の祠。
Ah, sea spirit. Why can't I remember that? I kept saying sea creatures, sea things, see something. Wow, that was so simple. Sea creature. Now he's starting to feel guilty. Sana's starting to feel guilty because he shouldn't have let it get to the point that it is now. I mean, honestly, what could he have done differently? Like, he didn't know that the sea was just gonna all of a sudden just disappear. He didn't really have much, intuitive thought into like the whole mystery or legend of the sea spirit, and we don't know for sure if it's exactly has to do with the sea spirit or whether the seas had a hand in it. We don't know for sure any of that. And he wants to ensure that he wants to make sure that his people are more happy and comfortable with the sea being there again versus it not being there. Even though they are very upbeat and, happy-go-lucky people, he wants it to be as a whole again. And I can understand that.
あれがあるってことは、昔は誰かが祀ってたってことだよ。
確かに。でもどうやってあそこまで行ったんだろう。本来は海の底なのに。
ちゃんと方法があったんだと思う。俺たちが忘れちゃっただけで。ほら、お祈りしたら精霊様が海を割って道を作ってくれるとかさ。
ありそうありそう。でも祠すっかり崩れちゃってたね。
今も精霊様を祀るお祭りはあるんだけど、みんな食べたり踊ったりする日って感じになってて、お祭りの意味を考えてる人は。
Ah, so basically people were just using it as an excuse to have fun, but they weren't really thinking about the actual meaning behind the festival. Kind of like, I don't want to be that type of person, but like some of the holidays and festivities that we have, I feel like no one really ever thinks about what is actually behind the meaning of that festival or holiday. They just want to have fun, celebrate, eat, dance, and all the things that you're talking about right now, and not really taking into account like how that even came to be. I mean, that's just the honest truth. Sana is right. Even in reality, that is the truth. And I feel like the sea spirit is down because it doesn't have any water. It doesn't have nothing to really, complete its sense of, of history or life itself, because it's not in its natural habitat. It's not in its usual state. So of course he would feel down.
少ないかもね。
そういうのってあるよな。伝統がいつの間にかただの習慣になって、それも忘れられて。
精霊様、はっきりとは分からなかったけど、多分悲しいって言ってた。それと怒ってた。俺の責任だよね。俺はこの国のフラガリアだもん。大事な海を守ってくれてる精霊様を俺たちも守らなくちゃいけなかったのに。
でもあの様子だとサナーがフラガリアになる前からもう忘れられちゃってたと思うよ。
それでも今のフラガリアは俺なんだから、俺の責任だよ。シーズとか関係なく俺が何とかしなくちゃダメだと思う。精霊様に話を聞いてほしいけど難しそうだったよね。どうすればいいんだろう。
大丈夫かリミちゃん。
立てる？はいって
ありがとう。私がもつれた。
この国に来てから歩きっぱなしだもんな。
この先に。
That's what I was saying before. Like, y'all have done a lot of walking, and it didn't even amount to like what you guys thought it was going to amount to, because when you got there, the sea spirit was just so upset and down that there was nothing you could do in that moment. So you had to walk all the way back. You're thinking about like how devastating or how sad it is that the sea spirit's like that. There's no water. there's none of these things, and then Sana is blaming himself, just as of the other Fragrias did when something was going wrong in their kingdom, and they feel kind of helpless that they can't do anything at the moment. You know, obviously it's going to take a little bit of time to think of the right way to go about something, but you know, I kind of feel sad that they have that mindset of like they feel that such deep responsibility, which of course they would. It makes them feel like they're not doing enough when some things are ultimately out of your control in certain situations, and you can't really do anything to stop it in that moment. That's the part that kind of makes me sad.
いい場所があるよ。リミちゃん、もう少しだけ頑張れる？
座れるとこ確定ご褒美があるなら頑張れる。
うん。でっかい流木のベンチ。俺のお気に入りの場所。
行きます。
Mimi-chan ready for everything.
流木が真っ二つだ。
なあ、これじゃ座れないね。ごめんリミちゃん。
僕のことはいいよ。でも残念だね。サナーのお気に入りだったんでしょ。
だいぶ前からあっちが欠けたりこっちが割れたりしてたしね。まあすっごい昔からここにあったから結構いろんな思い出あるけど。
そうだよ。こういうの悲しいよ。
でもしょうがなくない？
しょうがないけど悲しくない？
悲しいけどしょうがなくない？
しょうがないけどさ、悲しいよね。
悲しいよ。悲しいけどでも。
It's like Shaw is trying to make Sana like admit his true feelings. It's like, but you're sad though, right? Like he's still saying, yeah, but there's nothing you can do. And he's like, Shaw's like, but you're sad, right? And he's like, all Sana can say is, yes, I'm sad, okay, but it's not helping the situation that we're in right now. It is not gonna make me, me crying, like he said, is not gonna fix anything. But he has to figure out what is actually going to make a difference and something that is actually going to help, so that no one has to be sad anymore, even him.
しょうがないじゃん。
サナ？
サナ、やっぱり俺たち先に戻ってようか。
ハルリット。
サナを置いてくの？
一人の方がいい時もあるよ。行こう、リミちゃん。
うん。サナ、後でね。
No, Sana's like the ultimate bestie. Like he does not want to leave Sana alone. Like he feels so bad that he feels like he should just be there, even if he's not like, doing anything to help, just to be that moral support. But Harley's like, everybody needs time, which they do. So, just give him that time. And it's like, it's almost like breaking Remicha's heart. Oh, to know that I gotta leave Sana alone by himself. Oh.
ありがとう、リミちゃん。ハルリット。
I feel for you, Sana. I really do.
精霊様、また来ました。
今日は話を聞いてくれるかな。
中に入ろう。
うん。
さすがに2日連続は体力使うね。
最近よく眠れていないようですが、大丈夫ですか？
王国をこれだけ離れてると夢見も悪いっていうか。ところで昨日はそれどころじゃなかったけど感じるね。
ええ、シーズの気配だ。すごく奥に潜んでるような曖昧な気配だけど。
ここで浄化魔法使って大丈夫だよね。崩れちゃったりしないよね。
ちょっと心配かも。
精霊様、フラガリアのサナーです。また来たよ。あのね、今日は話を。
I'm guessing it's still a little bit angry or sad. Please stay out of the line of fire or magic or whatever that is, Sonic. Is you do not need to get hit by that.
精霊様、今日は俺帰らないよ。話を聞いてほしいんだ。
少し静かになった。
お話聞いてくれるかな。
精霊様、まずはごめんなさい。長い間悲しい思いをさせたよね。俺たちの自慢の海を守ってくれてるのは精霊様だったのに、お祈りもお供えもいつの間にか忘れてちゃんとしてなかった。本当にごめんなさい。
お返事ないね。
精霊様も考え込んでるのかもしれないね。俺どうしたらいいかすごく考えた。俺たち精霊様のこと完全に忘れちゃったわけじゃないんだ。どうしたらそれを伝えられるのかなって。それでこれ見える？
Oh, that's pretty smart idea, Sana. Like, yeah, showing him that they do still think about him by showing the merch and different things that they have created over the span of time, you know, in honor of the sea spirit. I think that will kind of like lift his spirits, like, oh, okay, they have like things of that represent me and what represent like the ocean paradise. So hopefully this works.
あ、精霊様グッズ。
いつの間にあんなに夕べ集めてきたのかな。
シールでしょ。ノートに手ぬぐいにバッグもある。可愛くない？ウサ花王国のみんなが作ったんだよ。精霊様の姿は知らないから一生懸命想像して描いてさ。わかる？どれもそばに置いておけるものばっかりなんだ。精霊様を身近に感じていたくて作ったんだ。俺たち精霊様のこと忘れてないよ。やり方がちょっと変わっちゃっただけで忘れたわけじゃないんだよ。うん、もちろん本当だよ。あとね、俺考えたんだ。王国に精霊様を祀る小さい祠がいっぱいあるじゃん。それを順番に直して。精霊様？精霊様？嘘なんかじゃないよ。
I love how Asana's just able to understand everything he's saying right now when he's not even really speaking. Oh my gosh. Yeah. He doesn't quite fully believe everything that Sana's saying, obviously. Well, you can't really blame him. But I feel like Sana is a person of his word, and he's going to do exactly what he says he's going to do. And if he wants to fix up the shrines and show like he's being honest and truthful, then he's going to do exactly that for him to see that. Of course, I feel like their shrines need some water, you know, or they should have some fountain, you know, something that, yeah, that has more representation of him. And yeah, I feel like until he fully sees everything, he's not gonna feel completely at peace.
どうすれば信じてくれる？
サナ、洞窟の奥なんか光ってる。もしかして精霊様じゃない？って、
Or
な
a
んでシー
seed.
ルの気配がするの？
サナ、気をつけろ。
So don't tell me a seed was behind the sea spirit this whole time, trying to make it seem like he was like angry and all that stuff like that, and really it was a seed controlling it. That would be kind of crazy. But I guess we're about to find out if the seeds just literally popped up now or if they've been here even since the first time they were there. But I feel like they would have sensed it if the seed was there the first time they tried to go talk to the sea spirit.
かなしい
Wait, was the sea sphere just inside Sana then? Because it was kind of weird how you said so sad and then like Sana's coughing up. So I'm thinking that somehow the sea spirit kind of interjected into Sana in that moment.
サナ大丈夫？
どういうことだ。あそこに浮いてる光の玉は精霊様だよな。まるでシーズと一体化してるみたいに見える。
操られてる
See, yeah, okay. So yes, it did merge with the seed, or the seed kind of took control over the sea spirit. And this is why it's kind of acting very sporadic.
いや取りつかれてるって感じかな
心の中の不安をシーズが増幅させてるんだろうね。そのせいで精霊様の力が暴走した。結果海が消えた。
シーズはそんなことまでできるのですね。
That is like kind of now that everything does fall into place now with what Meryl just said and why the seed disappeared. Because obviously, yes, we know that the seeds are meant to sow doubt and sadness and everything into a person's mind and a person's thoughts. Even the sea spirit, apparently, it could do that for them too. So it's almost like the seeds are coming to like no limit what they can try to control and try to take away from someone and using someone else to do it. Well, that was figured out at least.
メロレナ相手は精霊様だよ。
この状態で浄化魔法が効くかどうか試しただけ。どうやらダメみたいだ。
まずはシーズを精霊様から切り離さなきゃならないってことか。
多分ね。
しかし、どうすれば。
Using Sana. We're going to use Sana. You are going to have to be the vessel in order to help the sea spirit get back to the way that it was.
シーズは精霊様の不安に引き寄せられてきた。精霊様はずっと寂しくて悲しくて不安だったんだ。いつか本当に忘れられちゃうんじゃないかって。花ちゃん、俺も花ちゃんみたいにハッピーをシェアできるかな。精霊様、また来ることができたらもっとちゃんとやるけど、今できるだけやってみるね。いっしょっと。あとここも。
サナ、何してるんだ。
わかった。祠をテコってるんだ。精霊様のシールで。
テコってる時ね、俺よく考えるんだよね。キラキラしたシールとかハッピーな色のネイルラッカーとか、どんな人がどんな気持ちで作ったのかなーって。誰かが誰かをハッピーにしようとしてくれたわけじゃん。それってすっごくいいじゃん。
So he's bringing happiness into the cave of the sea spirit. And we obviously know that the seeds do not like happiness and, you know, all that warm and fuzzy stuff. They do not like that at all. So they're just like, okay, never mind. This is our time to get out of here because this is not what we're about at all.
手伝うよ、サナ。
僕もやる。
俺も。みんなお願い。
まだシールあるなら僕にもちょうだい。僕こういうのストーリー性を大事にするタイプなんだよね。
私は絵画的に飾りたくなります。
いいねいいね。みんな好きにデコってよ。
デコに正解はないからさ。でき
Wow, that's a
た。
lot of
これ
stickers.
だけでこれば精霊様も寂しくないよな。
ちょっとやりすぎた感も否めないけど
You
い
think?
いじゃんいいじゃん、やりすぎてるくらいの方が賑やかだよ。
精霊様、これで俺たちのこと忘れないよね。俺たちも忘れないよ。精霊様のこと、今日のこと、ずーっと心の中に残ってるハッピーな思い出として。
頑張れ精霊様。シーズなんかに負けちゃダメだよ。
シーズが離れた。
なんだ、本体は大したシーズじゃないね。サナ一人で大丈夫なんじゃない？シーズ、君が何をしたいのかまだよくわかんないけど、ウサハナ王国の大事な精霊様の心に入り込んだことは俺めっちゃ怒ってるよ。
Hey, I know that's right, Sana. You get him. You will not tolerate any of that badness at all because you are about happiness, joy, love. That was so satisfying to see.
精霊様の様子が。
光が弱まって何かの形に小さな人のように見えますが。
もしかしてこれが精霊様の本当のお姿？かわいい、雫の妖精みたい。
Oh my gosh. Rucha gives me life. He always says the silliest stuff, but it's so cute. Oh, I cannot help but love him the way I do. Oh my gosh.
元の姿を忘れちゃうくらい不安だったんだね。もう大丈夫だよ。約束する、精霊様。あ、海返してくれるって。
やったなサナ。
Yay.
返してくれるって今？
つまりこの海の楽園は海の底に戻るって。
That means you guys need to get out of there right now because I don't think you want to swim all the way up from under the sea. I don't think you guys have enough air for that. So I would tell him just hold off just enough until you guys can make it, back above water.
ことだね。
早く出た方がよくない？いいかも。
You think? Yay, the water's back and it looks so pretty.
すっごい人。
でしょ？しばらくは毎日こんな感じだよ。
これだけの人が集まるのもすごいけど、たった数日でサーフィン大会の準備をしたのもすごいよ。
僕たちが作った精霊様顔はめパネルもフォトスポットとして大人気。全身筋肉痛でバッキバキの中頑張りました。
海の楽園から走って帰ってきたもんな。
なあ、精霊様って結構思い切りがいいみたい。
海の楽園に
Well, at least you guys can relax now and enjoy the festival and take a load off your feet.
行く方法見つかりそうか？
いろいろ調べてる。昔のお祭りの記録やおまじないの本を見たりとか、あと古い歌なんかもヒントがあるかもしれないじゃん。だからそういうのを知ってる人に聞いたり。
大
That's a
変
good
なお
idea.
仕事だ。いつか見つかるといいね。
うん。俺ね、フェスティバルもうやめちゃおうかなって思ってた時もあったんだ。
そうなの？
フェスティバルの時期だけ外から人がいっぱい来て、終わったらみんないなくなっちゃう。どれだけ盛り上がっても結局一瞬だけじゃんって。
れは
毎年そんな思いをするくらいならいっそフェスティバルなんかない方がいいじゃんって。だから海が消えた時俺のせいかもって思った。花ちゃんのフラガリアなのにそんなことを考えたから罰が当たったんだって。
サナ。
No.
でも今はもう違うよな。
フェスティバルが終わっても思い出は消えない。ハッピーだった記憶は俺の中に残るしシェアもできる。
And I think that's what really matters in the end. Like, you solve the problem and you still got to hold the festival and you still get to make wonderful memories with the people that come there and with the people that live in the kingdom. And you guys can still talk about that for years to come. And, you know, how something happened a little bit differently this time than it usually does, you know, that everything leaves its mark. And I feel like you never know when something is going to come about and have that sense of change, but it also makes you appreciate it more when things do fall back into place.
それにさ、今俺がやってるみたいにずっと後になってから振り返ったり思い出したりしてもらえることもあるんだって知ったから。
ほんとそうだね。残っててよかったね。絵も祠も。
絵を描いたり祠を作ったりするのもサナの言うシェアと同じなのかもしれないな。つまり伝えるってことだろ。
そうじゃん。昔の人もシェアしてたんだ。
ほらねやっぱりシェアって最高ってわけで俺たちもパネルに顔をはめてみる？
顔を出す穴は2つだけだから俺は見てるよ。
ハロリット逃がさないよ。
捕まえてリミちゃん。
とりゃ
うわ勘弁してくれよ。
いたいた。向こうに席を取ったよ。みんなで少し涼まない？
ブルース助かったよ。
助かった？
ほんと暑いね。さすがの僕も海に入りたくなるよ。
入りますか？
いい。
全員揃ったところで
He's thinking about taking a dip, and then he's like, nah, I don't feel like doing all that. I'll just enjoy it from where I'm at right here.
さ、ちょっといい？
うん。
はい、みんなにお土産。
Ooh.
何これかわいい。貝殻細工もらっていいの？
もちろん。俺たちの旅も終わりだもんね。記念にみんなでおそろもいいっしょ？
That was a very sweet gesture, Masana. Oh, look at you.
みんなでお揃い。俺こういうの初めてだ。ありがとう。大事にするよ。
ありがとうございます。美しい文様ですね。おや、これは
ただの貝殻じゃないね。魔法具かな。
そう、通信用の魔法具。俺たちがお互いに連絡取りやすいようにって。うち
Oh, that's really cool. Having not only just a shell by itself, that's already pretty, but it's a magical shell for them to message each other and communicate. That is a very good ideal, and I like that. I wish I had one of those if they were real.
の国はこういう工芸品も得意なんだ。
へえ、よくできてる。ありがと
ところで旅ってこれでおしまいなんだっけ？メロルドの国行ってないよね。
円卓会議で上がったシーズ事件は全部解決できた。マイメロディ王国にはシーズは出てないから俺たちが行く必要はないわけだけど。
う。別に来てくれてもいいよ。見学ツアーを組もうか。
俺メロルドの国興味ある。
ふーん。
みんなの国を見てたくさん勉強になったんだ。
I think so too. I feel like it's only right for them to visit every kingdom just so they can learn more about, you know, how other how the other kingdoms like run their kingdom and how the people are, and just get a sense of feel of how it's like to live there, you know? And you never know, a seed might just pop up. I mean, we wouldn't want a seed to pop up, but you know how things go. So yeah, I think that they should venture on and still go to Meryl's kingdom where my Medley is, and just, kind of have a sense of feel for it. I think it would be very nice. And that would like complete their journey, because I feel like just stopping with not going to all of them doesn't quite, fit in and doesn't make sense.
ハローキティ王国が誇れるところも気づいたし、取り入れたいと思うところもあった。せっかく旅に出してもらったこの機会に、大陸のすべての国を見て、ちゃんと持ち帰って王国のために。
なんで僕を見るの？
また理想ばっかり語ってって言われるかと思って。実際まだその通りだからさ。
言ってないし、言おうともしてないけど。
そうか。もちろん今もどこかでシーズが出現してる可能性はあるし、これからも油断はできないわけだけど。
行ってきなよ、ハルリット。いろんな国を見るって本当に素晴らしいことだよ。
みんなはどうするんだ？
俺はプリンのところに帰ろうと思う。危機は脱したと言っても安心はできないからね。
私もそろそろマロン様のお顔を拝見したくなりましたので。
僕迷っちゃうな。もう少しサナーの国にいようかなって考えてるんだけど。
うちは大歓迎。
本当
Like, look, they are literally besties. Like, Remy-chan hates to leave Sana alone. I mean, if he could just stay there the whole time, I'm sure he would. Obviously, he needs to go back to his kingdom at some point, but he just has more fun around Sana.
キリミ様にも確認取ってみるね。徹夜でゲームしないって約束します。
ということは、
僕はハルリットを連れて国に帰るってことだね。ようこそマイメロディ王国へ、ハルリット。
お邪魔します。
ハルリットさんならメロルドの国からたくさんのことを学べると思いますよ。
面白いくらいの大国だから一度見ておく価値はあるよね。長く滞在するなら俺も後で合流しようかな。
お城に泊まる？それとも町の宿に泊まる？僕の家に来てもいいよ。
行ってから決めてもいいかな。
He's like, I'm not so sure yet. I mean, I know we're getting along more now and we're bonding over all these trips, but I'm not quite sure where I'm going to stay at yet because, anything could happen between now and when they get there. That was well played, Harlot. I can't even lie.
どうぞ。お城に連絡を入れておこうかな。
メロルド？
どうしたんです？メロルド、その様子は何かあったのですね。
僕だけに聞こえる弦の音。これは僕が仕掛けた警報だ。これが鳴ったということは
Seeds.
僕のメロディーの国に。
Gee, what do you know? I could have never had guessed that. I mean, come on. We knew the seeds were eventually going to get to the My Melody Kingdom, and obviously, I'm sure the rest. I don't know if the rest, but maybe some of the others are now going to head their way to the My Melody Kingdom to help Meryl. Considering the fact that Meryl might not need help, they want to be there to assist him just in case, the seeds get completely out of hand and he can't do anything about it. So yeah. There's always going to be a reason for them to go to another kingdom. I knew this was going to be the perfect segue into that. I mean, hey, it was just meant to happen that way, I guess. Not this. I mean, not. I don't mean technically for seeds, but I knew it was coming. But of course, we never want the seeds to just show up. But that was a given. But I'm glad that Sana solved his issues with the seeds being there at the kingdom, and everything is back on a better note. And the sea is back, and they can just enjoy themselves completely and contently as they were before. We always gotta love that. But I think there is obviously one more episode, which will be Meryl's two-parter or three-parter. I can't remember. And that will be the end of the Red Bouquet episodes for now. I think. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Leave me a comment if I'm wrong. I hope you guys like this reaction. Sometimes I know I'm all over the place, but that's just me. I hope you guys continue to like, share, comment, and please subscribe to my channel. I just recently hit 50 subscribers. Yay! I'm happy about that. No matter how small my channel is, I'm just happy to see more people watching my videos, and I hope that you guys continue to enjoy them and find some type of comfort or, laughter and just, that good feeling from my videos. I am finally, I keep saying this, but I do have something exciting planned, and it is Sanrio related. I have a bunch of stuff coming in that I recently bought that is Sanrio themed that I will be unboxing. Hopefully, I don't know if I'm probably gonna do it before I put out the next episode for the Fragaria memory. Because I'm excited and I want to do it. And there are some things that I'm probably going to leave a poll for, or leave a comment down in the description and let you guys decide what I should do first. But yes, there's some pieces that I got that I am super excited to share with you guys and just to unbox it for a second, because I'm not going to unbox anything. I want to unbox it with my sunshines. So please stay tuned for that video. And yes, I will catch my sunshines in the next one. Please continue to share your love, light, and laughter into the world, as we always need more of it. I will see y'all in the next one. Love ya. Bye.